We're live. We're back. We're normal. We're not normal. And we're still stuck on I can only broadcast. Why?
You had to tilt the phone first.
Yeah, you gotta tilt it before you and lock it before you start.
Wait. There is another thing you can possibly do.
You want the screen share?
You're live. And even though I just switched it, guys, it is stuck.
Right.
It is stuck.
Hmm.
I cannot make it go.
Gravity. Oh, gravity.
I can't do it. I don't understand. We're stuck like this. Oddly enough, though. Well, and then they're stuck looking at me. Hold on here. How do I switch? Oh, there's the camera thing. Hey, it's not stuck. It is stuck. It's not stuck. It's stuck. This is yeah.
You're watching.
Honey, it's all you. You can explain them what you've done. I'll give you my microphone.
I have a microphone.
Oh,
Just
I've destroyed the live.
whatever. You learned something new tonight.
No, you made 4.
Oh, well.
Is your mom back?
I don't know. She left a message that said sideways.
Oh, yeah.
Okay, Owen, since you're brave, I'm gonna serve you first. Unfortunately, I'm
Yay.
he's brave.
It looks good. So that's the mashed
I don't
potatoes.
I don't have shredded cheese, so we're using Parmesan tonight.
Kind of looks like soup. I'm saying it's better than Abby's instant mashed potatoes.
Well,
but
because the longer they cool, the thicker they'll get.
I hope so.
That's how it works when you don't make mashed potatoes from potatoes, like boiled potatoes.
I'm feeling good about this.
It looks good.
You know, I wonder. Now I want to go back. Why do they not have it so you can toggle from screen to screen? That's what I don't understand.
Just you gotta go out on.
Yeah. But, you know, because you'd think that I assumed when I clicked on the share screen to the live that you would be able to toggle back and forth, guys. That's why I tried it, and it was a bad idea, right? But I mean, well, you should, because okay, like we're sitting here and we want to talk about the race boat or what we're talking about an old semi earlier, and okay, I want to toggle to it and show it, and it'll turn the delay. What? You're looking at me off. You're looking at your phone awful funny. Has something gone wrong?
Well, I turned that thing 30 seconds ago and it hasn't shown it yet.
Well, it might have a little delay, but you know, it's a great thing. Okay, I can share the screen of the device onto YouTube.
But you can't go back to.
Can't go back and forth. So, like, you can't start the live with you guys and then say, "Hey, when we were looking, or this happened this week in the
That's
truck,"
the butter too.
and go click play on the video on the device and bring it to the screen and then come back to this. I didn't know that. I mean,
I wonder if you ran your video through a laptop that was streaming the live. It might be better.
a StreamYard would solve all the problems we're talking about right now. And a StreamYard that you subscribe to and pay money for really solves all the problems. The free one solves a lot of problems,
Right.
but the other StreamYard solves all the problems. that was like what I was telling you the other night. Like, if we want to do 3, 4, 5 video feeds all together, StreamYard.
Right.
And then the very first time we streamed, we actually used StreamYard. And it works, but then you have to you have to like this is you guys right now, this is like YouTube app direct to you guys.
You want sour cream or do you want butter?
Both. And
You're not gonna like the sour cream though, because it's so fat. 'Cause that's all they had. I'm just saying.
squirrel. like it's just whatever I would say. What squirrel?
StreamYard.
StreamYard is a third party app.
Yes.
StreamYard is a third party app. This is a direct app that we're filming with right now.
Right.
So click go live on YouTube. It goes through YouTube. I can even edit, which I shouldn't say that because somebody's probably going, well, you need to edit. But I could even edit in the app after the lives are filmed by going. But the edit changes now. They probably have changed it. Last time
How about you, Kevin?
I'm good.
Last time I actually edited in the app, like you make a change to the video,
Right.
and it takes hours
Oh.
for the change to happen.
Well, if you pay it, probably don't.
No, this is through YouTube.
Oh.
Right. So there's that. But they're figuring it out. It's just whatever genius over at Google thought, hey, StreamYard, you can put your screen on there. We need that. You idiots. You need to be able to go back and forth. You had a good thought. You just didn't follow it all the way through. Which I can't believe. I'm just looking for the button that doesn't exist.
Right. Yeah.
That's really good.
I wasn't sure if we were gonna need some gravy.
I haven't hit a jalapeno yet, but I'm about to. So we'll see how that goes.
Oh, if they're hot or not.
Right. Well, the other thing we didn't test, if I hit play on the video on there, does it play the sound and everything?
I don't know.
Because when I went full picture on there, did Dylan make it back by any chance, or Mom? We might have lost him. One too many jumps.
I think Mom's back, but she doesn't have her chat going.
Oh,
I
yeah.
forgot to add Parmesan to yours. Do you want a little Parmesan on top?
I'll take some Parmesan.
Dylan's here.
Oh, okay. Good job, guys. You made the jumps through the hoops. We're moving fast tonight. Dylan, me and Kevin have an idea.
Good idea.
What would you think of taking an N14 and blowing it up at Onaway?
Oh, Mom's on chat too.
Oh, good. Oh, I just covered my mic.
So it's a thought, Dylan. It's a thought.
That'd be sweet. We thought so too, Dylan.
Yep.
So you guys don't want to drive or what? Like, what's the deal there?
I learned how to speed shift.
Not
I
really.
mean, I've
I've
built enough high horsepower diesels in my day.
These actually pick it up. You ain't need to wear it, but just sit it over by you. How's that? You're the force behind the video.
Right. So I've built enough high horsepower pulling trucks in that the driving part of it's nothing really. The fun part's making the power.
Mhm.
I actually like seeing the power go down the track, not
Gotcha.
And we know we might know
We got connections.
we have somebody, right? We might know somebody that might let us sacrifice something that already leaks a lot of coolant anywhere. Is it still a good core when you can look inside? See, this is where I need to think, because right now I could put up the picture
Right.
of my rods looking for their new home at 4,600 RPM.
Well, so Jasper Engines had a very good core policy. It only had to roll 360 degrees. That was the only stipulation.
Right.
I'm sure they went away from that now, but that was their big thing when they came out.
Right. Well, I don't go. It's kind of like I don't go down to Rothbury to the races.
Right.
I've gone. I went down, I watched one night, and the next week I brought home a car. And the next time I went, I was in a car.
Right.
Boom, boom, boom. I'm like that. Like, it's okay to go watch, but I'm just not a watcher. But if I'm involved, if I'm bringing the truck up and helping set up the truck, then I'm into it.
Right.
Then I'm going to Onaway.
Right.
I'm like you. It's
The driving part of it's very small. That's a 30-second to a minute adrenaline rush.
mm-hmm.
So,
You should see the test hits I did with the pulling truck out on the back roads of Lake County
Mm-hmm.
long before it ever hit the track.
Mm-hmm.
That was a lot funner than hooking it to a sled.
oh yeah.
Right. It'll be fun. I mean, Owen, Sophie, whatever, whoever wants to run, I really don't care at all. I just want to see. I want to see the real life version of the meme that he sent me. My rod's looking for a new home because it's all about content.
Right.
And of course, being the people with the cameras and our YouTube channel, that's a big thing.
Yep.
But how many other people are going to be standing up there when it goes
Filming it.
poof?
Yep. Well, that's how Diesel Freaks got such a big name. That's how everybody gets a big name.
Right.
It's social media.
And poof.
People love karting.
Yeah, right. Poof.
Right. Turbo wheel.
Turbo.
I didn't really flew.
Piston.
No.
Was that a connecting rod that just went past me?
Dry block. Dry block 14 and 14. I don't think it'll get that hot. Dude, I watched they run those cement block freaking pull tractors all the time.
The good thing is at Onaway, they sell ice like right at the entrance.
Mm-hmm.
So we just go up there right after we race and grab 10, 15 bags of ice, wrap the block in it
Mm-hmm.
to cool it back down.
Yeah, and it's not like the spark plugs are going to short out and whatever because there ain't none.
Right.
And the only time it's a real issue is you have to hot lap it.
Right.
But at the end of the second lap, poof, you're famous.
Right.
And you might have won.
You go from 500 views to 5 million.
Right. Poof. Poof. I mean, I'm sure that's why they don't drag race, bobtails, dry block.
Right.
Poof.
Right.
Sounds fun.
I mean, what can go wrong? Diesel fuel, propane, nitrous, 3 turbochargers. machined injectors.
You said 3 turbochargers, but I'm pretty sure in this operation, that's 3 slightly used turbochargers.
Or you just put the company's name on the side of it and they want to be on the video with the
Poof.
Yeah.
You're famous.
right.
I don't know if they like that kind of publicity. Poof.
I'll show you their YouTube channel later. They've had a lot of that.
We can blow up anything. It's going to go or blow. A lot of emphasis on blow. Maybe go.
Well, the blowing up part gets the views.
Mm-hmm.
If you successfully complete the run and you're together, you get 30 seconds of airtime.
Mm-hmm.
You scatter the block and rods and crank and pistons all across the track, you've got half hour, 45 minutes of people video and carnage.
I'm pretty sure this involves some Kevlar blankets around the block in the transmission.
No,
Mm-hmm.
around the transmission it does, where the bell housing attaches.
Mm-hmm.
But as far as the engine, it is what it is. If it blows up, you clean the track.
No, but I'm just thinking because we know what we would be. The goal is poof. Now, that being said, out here, knowing that that is the goal to scatter an N14, the responsible thing is probably some Kevlar blankets over the block with some 2-inch ratchet straps.
Oh, why not 4-inch?
He just wants more debris to pick up off the track. That's all.
I know.
Listen, I don't want somebody up there going, remember that time Granny went up to see the truck? And she got a wrist pin right here. Right. Kevlar blanket over the block. We want everything within like a 10-foot circumference of where the accident happened.
Hey, that fiberglass hood will hold it back. Ish.
Ish.
The crank comes apart at what?
Yeah, 4,500 RPM.
The first pass. Like, because you can control it all. Like, we can set, so it's not a problem.
Yep.
The first pass is 4,200. And then,
Well, the first pass, we 4,200,
right.
maybe a little propane. The second pass, 5 to 5,500, propane and nitrous.
And then the third pass, if there is one.
There won't be.
Exactly. It's all
How much fuel and propane you going to use?
of it.
All the
okay.
fuel and propane. I think it's a great idea.
Well, if you take a dilapidated truck
Mm-hmm.
and you have, you really no money into, I mean, we got a little money in the concrete in the block.
Mm-hmm. 80 pounds of Quikrete is $6. No, you can't. It's a different kind of concrete.
No. We can actually go get Quikrete.
You
and
could,
sift
but-
it. You got to sift the pebbles out of it.
No, you just use. If you could use mortar and make it real wet.
Yep.
You could use cement like
Right.
Portland. But you just need it to flow in and harden.
Right.
It's just so that when so you can't blow out the sides of the damn sleeves because
Right.
you're talking about. I don't even know what kind of cylinder pressures would be. All the fuel.
Well, with 3 turbochargers, you're going to be over 100 pounds of boost. And the nitrous, you're going to, when that goes off in the cylinder.
Do you really think you need 3 turbos to get to 100?
I don't know how many you need, but I know how many we're going to use.
The only way this could be better. 3 eBay or Amazon. Cheap turbos. You know, the kind that you don't feel bad as the tops of the pistons are going through the blades of the turbocharger.
Right.
Right.
Well, I mean, at the end of the day, we just go find some garbage turbochargers, 3 of them, and you know,
I'm
Backyard
pretty
Family.
sure they're listed right on Amazon. Garbage turbochargers.
they are. But I mean, there's a lot of trucking companies around our area. We can find 3 used turbochargers.
Yeah.
I mean, we really don't care if the bearings are starting.
What are the ones that they're always grabbing and putting on the small blocks, the 45 or what is that popular size?
S363, S300, or S400?
Yeah. But isn't that basically a big truck?
Yeah, because I got T4 or T6. Exhaust.
Yeah, T1 on them. Yeah. I mean,
No.
I don't think it. I could think of a few people. I know you know some people that if this is what we want to do, if we just want to see an N14 go poof, the turbos and the things that we need will magically appear.
Well, and I know 2 guys, one that's probably watching this live right now, that will help us change a hot turbocharger if it goes out.
Right.
I've seen them do it.
Right. That's why there's 3. Because when one fails from the amount of aluminum built up on it, there's still 2.
There's still 2 producing boosts to
Right.
get rid of the rest of the pistons.
Right. What? I'm just thinking because
Did I ever show you that pulling video where the pulling tractor decided to split the head and like the top 2/3 of the block off?
no, but I did see, and you probably know whose truck and whatever it was. But back when the Cummins 12 valves were like, they were still doing. They were the 6. What is it? 16 or 8? What is it? 24 valve. When the 24 valve come in,
Right.
it was a hot minute before they really got those dialed in. And for a brief moment, the 12 valve was far faster.
It was it. Yep.
It was it. And then they roll forward and blah, blah, blah. And, with 24 valves where it's at. That being said, I remember when the 12 valve hit its peak and one of the guys had one set up for a 9-second quarter and was just giving it everything. And the motor was done right. And they reached the limit where it's what the block can handle, and the block separates.
Yes.
And they have a 2-piece block that the head is still attached to, and the crank is still attached to.
So I have video. I believe it was John Robinson out of Texas carrying a 6B Cummins block out of the back of a trailer
Yeah.
because
Nice.
they built it on built aluminum. It's the only way to hold the power.
Right. I just want to see an N14. Well, because it'll do some impressive stuff before poof.
Right.
And to be honest, though, and to be 100% honest, though, it may not go poof. Because it's been my experience that it's always when you want stuff to blow up, that it just does not blow up.
Right.
It just, you go up there and have to make a second pass with that dry block and think, this is it. She's going to just chuck the pistons right through the turbos and out the exhaust, and there's going to be sprayed hot aluminum everywhere.
Right.
And then you go up there and it doesn't do it.
Right.
And it just makes a faster pass than you thought it was going to make.
Yep. Happens.
It does happen. Because the second you think it's going to blow up is the second that it just decides, nope, it's going to go.
Well, when we were running our pulling truck, we never had problems when we had a week and a half between pulls.
Mm-hmm.
It was Big Rapids Thursday night, Kent City Friday night, Hart Saturday night.
Right.
You know, you have problem at Kent City to a point you can't make Hart. You know, just given that's when we had problems, is when we're back to back to back.
Right.
Not when you run down the Goshen. That's the only pull. You're gonna go down the track one time. You know, you're gonna collect your second,
So
third.
now we
place
got to go
finish.
to 2 tracks.
Right.
Goshen's
sled
Oh.
Because if we go to the second,
Wait.
track with uphill semis,
So what you're saying is, if it doesn't blow up bobtail racing at Dry Block, we go down somewhere and sled pull at Dry Block.
either that or day one we bobtail it. If it survives day one,
Hook it to the
day
sled.
2 we hook it to the B train loaded with lumber. And
That
that-
it'll be hot by the time it hits the top of that hill.
Right.
I mean, I'm not saying it won't do it. I don't know. Anybody running Dry Block up there?
I don't know. No, because most guys I think use those trucks.
Oh, we're going to use that truck. How much of that truck are we going to use? All that truck.
But most of the guys that race up there, some of those trucks are their daily work truck.
Mm-hmm. Right. So at that point, we're just the assholes that are showing up to win and blow
Right.
up their shit and don't care.
Right.
Right.
We're the guys that when we roll in there and we're over in the corner turning wrench, the guys that drove their trucks in and got to depend on the work are like, look at these hillbillies.
So do I get to walk up and go, just give it all to it, Kevin?
Right. No, it'd be, hey, Owen, all the throttle.
Right. Let her eat.
Right. I'm just thinking. Brad, are you with us?
Yeah, I don't think so.
He was going to be in the comments right now.
But will they know something's up when we put a 16-year-old in the driver's seat with a fire suit on and a helmet and no crayons?
Yeah. They might get suspicious of us.
I have to go through their rule book, but as I recall, it's pretty laid back up there.
We probably won't make a class. Like they're gonna put us in exhibition. Which is fine.
I thought stock sounded fine to me.
Because when they tow it off the end of the track, we're gonna ask them to put it in the show and shine portion.
Well, I'm sorry. Eat grip for a minute. That took a minute. The show and shine. Are we showcasing mole? Yeah.
We're gonna polish the wheels.
Oh yeah. Or damn straight. We're probably going to sell those to get the fuel money to come home on. Oh, we're going to have a whole display table of all the parts that come off and sell them as souvenirs.
Right.
$5. Pick anything you want on the table. One piece per purchase. Would you like the rod that goes with that piston? How about a chunk of the head to go with that valve and rocker?
Right. You want that piece of the crank to go with the camshaft for that cylinder? Hopefully they don't see this live before we get there.
Before we get there. There'll be a lot. Yeah, we may not.
They'll be like, no. Mom says, "Oh lordy."
Oh, because she can appreciate this. This is when an idiot from the east met an idiot from the west, and had an idea.
Right.
We're just helping a good friend try and clean up his yard.
Right.
Too much garbage laying around. With friends like us.
Right. Hey, the thing of it is, if we don't make it through the first event of the year,
There's another.
maybe we can talk them out of the second truck for the second event.
Bring one.
Ma says we can start in her yard. Ma,
yeah.
those trucks are too small.
We need those ones. So, well, we blew up old Blue, but we brung out the Black Stallion.
Right.
She runs like she's hung. Dylan just rolled off the couch.
Yeah. You pick yourself up off the floor, Dylan.
Yep. Right now, over there in Belding or Rodney or wherever he is, things are going quick. Oh, yeah.
Right.
Oh, I know what they mean. I know what trucks they're talking about. Yeah, I don't know. It's a good idea. I mean, I would like to go out there.
I think so, Dylan. So I got a big purple truck in my yard, and Dylan said, "Oh man, trying to sacrifice the 99 Hyundai."
No.
The 99 Hyundai will be there, but that's only because it's towing up the carnage or towing home the carnage.
Oh, it's got to go it up there. I mean, last time I checked, cement diesels don't cool very well.
No.
Those were the best instant potatoes I've ever had.
Yeah.
Not so much on the instant potato part, but the jalapenos and everything else that was in there. Mm. It's a good idea. I mean,
Hey, Dylan, you gonna be in the pit crew?
oh yeah, are you kidding me? He's the backup driver.
Dude, I don't know if that seat goes far enough forward for him to push the clutch all the way down. Sorry.
It's not how far he's got it in. It's just that it's all the way out's the important
Hey,
thing.
that's it. That's all right. We put some plywood and 2x4s behind him.
Nope. No, the block on the pedal. Oh,
Now we gotta let him drive it.
yep.
Ma says be nice.
Hey.
Type 4x4s to the pedals from Dylan.
I mean, I'd like to go up to Onaway. I did talk about it a little bit this year, just never got, kind of a crazy year this year. But definitely. Well, I mean, man, if we play our cards right, go ahead.
Dylan's evidently zip tied 4x4s and pedals before.
Of his pedal car.
It just occurred to me.
On.
Dylan, now I know why you have a cab over
Can you see it?
semi and you drive a cab over vehicle.
Let me help you with that.
I was gonna give it to Margie here in a minute. Okay, Margie, number 2.
You know, it's harder than you'd think to get the potato out of the damn slots.
Well, that's why I'm scraping this pan for her.
I mean, this was kind of an inadvertent live with me being here.
Mm-hmm. What?
But that's what happens when you have to go take an exam for the DOT at the hospital.
I hope you passed that because I think you just failed this drug test. They're watching this. He's wondering what they're smoking.
Brad,
You're going back for another one tomorrow.
Brad and Danny are watching. They're like,
Yeah.
oh Lord, he's not passing that one.
Yep. Oh, I foresee some vinyl lettering in the future.
Danny, oh no, I guess I better not rewatch the live.
No,
Danny.
no, don't do it. No. They call that evidence. If you don't know, you can look at the judge with honesty and go, I don't know.
What's Brad saying? He can't be held responsible for it if he doesn't know about it.
Hey.
There is a
No.
gnome in your mailbox.
In my mailbox?
That's what the message says.
Well, I don't know. Let's go to look. Where did you get the parrot shirt? And that is not your jacket. That is my jacket with the John Deere flag on it. Oh, it doesn't really look like a John Deere flag. It looks like some foreign Libyan something.
That's from Ed,
What?
that red coat that he's wearing, isn't it?
Huh?
That coat that he's wearing. Is that what you're talking about?
No, he's wearing my little. I got that little Columbia fleece.
Oh.
Wait,
Yeah.
was there a gnome? Oh. Here, come here. I don't think Kevin's seen this. Come here. Let me see. Is it in the camera shot? Could be. Yeah. So that little flag, that's a 1970s original John Deere snowmobile patch from when they made snowmobiles in the 70s and 80s. That was like their little John Deere snowmobile flag.
Nice.
Yeah. And but you'd never, I mean, it's weird, you'd never know what it, you look at it, it looks like some foreign country little flag. Do I still have all the,
They're all in there.
they're all in?
Probably the other drawer.
Oh no, they're right here. They're right here. I think I still have some of these actually. You haven't seen these. Oh, maybe not. Oh, she's got them there.
These are cool.
Dude,
These are really cool.
I think all of them are out of the packages now. I'm afraid to show it to you, Kevin, because you're going to see it and you're going to want it.
Uh-oh.
And it's a 1970s patch. Running rich. I got a little Honda 100 one. And then I got the Lake Breaker submarine patch with snowmobile skis and tracks.
Nice.
Yeah, well, there's a few of these through the water ones from the winter she put the snowmobile through the pond. And then trees are hell. Think or swim. There are a few of these. I eat cats. What Brad says every morning after call-ins. Loud pipes save lives. Another fences are hell. Another old Honda 100. We have a couple Honda 100s. Well, we have one left. And then a Snoopy Think Snow. The Snoopy Think Snow and the other one, those are John Deere ones. It's time for a snow down. Let me be your snow bunny.
I have here. I found one.
You just
I'll be
don't
right
worry.
back. I'll be right back.
I got one more you're gonna want. Letting her all hang out. Oh, and here's a. I knew I had one stolen. See, they are original John Deere patches. Yep. Then what? Yeah, these are all out of the thing because I was getting ready to sew on and do a snowmobile coat and stuff.
Right.
But yeah, they were all vintage, new old sock patches. I spent like one winter ordering snowmobile patches.
Found one.
Oh,
To add to your collection, I guess.
they're not going to see that very good.
No, it's just a little one.
I'm a snow bunny. Nope. And then this one, because he used to have a, he wrote it. He learned how, all my kids learned how to ride on those Suzuki JR50s. I got the Suzuki Dirt Digger one.
Oh yeah.
Yep. But anyways, well, with that, who's gonna? This has definitely been. You're gonna need a bigger boat. It's dinner in a boat.
Malfunction.
Good night, Irene edition. We're gonna explain that to Kevin in a second. So with that, like, subscribe, and we'll see y'all next week. Have a good week.
Good night, Irene.
Good night, Irene.
Adios.
So